Morning, guys. Welcome back to Fighting Multiple Sclerosis. Today, I want to discuss with you a very important exercise as far as multiple sclerosis is concerned. I think it is not a important exercise only for multiple sclerosis, but all the individuals. So, I think this exercise comprises of all the components which we need for a patient of multiple sclerosis. Now this has got aerobic component. It increases your heart rate. There is coordination in the upper body as well as the lower body, so it helps kind of in your posture as well as your balance. Then there is strengthening as well as stretching. So when you are in the upward position, then at that point of time you have the stretch of the hamstrings and the gastrocs and sort of the calf. When you are in the downward position, there is stretching of the rectus and the core. In addition to that, there is strengthening of your shoulders, the pecs, the arms, the core, the glutes gets worked out, the hamstrings and the quadriceps, everything, all particular lower limb and upper limb major muscles are worked out in this particular exercise. And again, in addition to that, there is constant movement of the head, which activates the vestibular system, so it helps kind of in vertigo as well as balance. So this particular exercise is called as the Hindu push-up in the Western world. In India we call it as the dand. So there is also a chance that we can do progressive overload. We can increase the number of repetitions, so it works even in increasing the strength and endurance over a period of time. It can be modified to depending upon our individual strengths. So if there is a particular weakness in the lower body, maybe we can modify it to suit our requirements. Now I have a certain weakness and certain spasticity in my lower limbs, but I try to do this and I have been doing this very effectively. I'll show you how I do it. You need to probably modify it to your own requirements or depending upon which muscle groups are weak. But yes, here we go as to how do we do the dand or the Hindu push-ups. So yes, this is how you do it. Arms shoulders width apart, feet are around the level of your hips, and then you go down and come up. The knees should be extended completely. I am not able to do that because of the weakness in my quadriceps, but when you extend the knees completely, your quadriceps become stronger, your hamstrings are stretched, and when you come up after going down, it totally stretches the anterior aspect of the body, including your core as well as the rectus femoris, the psoas, the hip flexors, I mean to say. And when you are at the top of the position, it stretches your hamstrings, especially when the knees are straightened. Now if you are not able to do it with complete extension of the knees, you can do it on your knees. It lessens the impact on the lower body, but yet it is very effective in stretching of the hip flexors as well as strengthening of the upper body, the shoulders, the triceps, the biceps. And in some instances, if you are not able to extend your knees, you can also do it in a knee flex position, although this is not a very ideal position to do it. But yes, under the given circumstances, you can still manage to do it with improper form. So yes, that was about the dand or the Hindu push-ups. Now due to certain postural problems or imbalances, we are probably not able to do it in the best possible form, and but even then we need to work out on it. You will find me huffing and puffing because this is an aerobic exercise. Even just with 10 to 12 repetitions, I think my heart rate has increased significantly. So yes, do try this out, guys. How many repetitions to do? As many as you can, but I think you can start with 2 sets of 10 repetitions I generally tend to do 3 sets of 15 reps per day. So that helps, especially when I do it in the morning. It kind of stretches the entire lower body and helps in my walking throughout the day. So I believe these are one of a kind exercises. The only drawback, or probably the only limitation of this exercise, is that it is not a purely standing exercise. So it is not a functional exercise from a standing point of view. But even then, I think it works well on so many different components that it is a wonderful exercise, and each one of us should do it daily. So stay tuned, guys. Keep working out, eat well, have fun. Cheers.